Often in the novel The Great Gatsby, written by F. Scott Fitzgerald, themes centered around the American dream are presented. While I talk about this, I'll have some of the art that was made in the 20s in the background so that you can get a better understanding of the time period. When outside his house one night, Nick sees Gatsby and comments, "He stretched out his arms toward the water. I distinguished nothing except a single green light, minute and far away. When I looked once more for Gatsby, he had vanished." Nick observes Gatsby looking out over the lake in front of his house at a green light. This light represents Gatsby's love for Daisy. But after finishing the book, it can be more likened to the American dream in many ways. The green represents money, and the distance represents the time in pursuit of it. It can never be really obtained, and that's the American dream's greatest lie. It has never promised anything, but its presence is known and desired. The argument that the book often subtly makes through the failures of many characters is that the American dream is an empty promise filled with life's choices. There are many events in the 20s that shaped the time period, but also the future more than 100 years down the line. Firstly, women gained the right to vote on August 18, 1920. Soon thereafter, Warren G. Harding won the presidency by a landslide, only a couple years later in 1923 to die of a stroke. The mid-20s pass, and Herbert Hoover wins the presidency, and the Great Depression hits America in 1929. These all influence the perception of the American dream greatly, making people chase wealth and success. But we all know from The Great Gatsby that wealth and success don't lead to happiness, and maybe even lead to a hollow, materialistic, commercial life.